valedictorians are none other than the esteemed Daniel Rowe and Christasia Glenn. They deserve it. Now let me tell you, Christasia is a quiet child in class, you know. Sometimes you wouldn't even know she's there. She don't give no trouble. And within her lies everything that we say and do. And when she was called upon to do so among other selected persons, because this post, let me tell you, it's not one of them or two of them, you know. And then you call them and they have the little read off. And you look at their fluency and how well they present themselves. And then the attitude, the decorum, how they carry themselves at school. Punctuality. It's not just getting because you can't read, you know. Are you on time? Are you present at school each day? Punctual? Are you polite? Obedient? These are the qualities of the Naggo infant school valedictorians.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
We will sing a valedictory speech for class of 2024. Members of the Board of Governors, government representatives, special guests, our principal, teachers, parents, and my fellow transferees. Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. It gives us great pleasure to represent our transferring class of 2024 as valedictorians. My name is Daniel Rowe, and with me is Christasia. We will take you on a trip down memory lane where this journey began and find out how we arrived here today. A chronicle of how we sojourned through our years in this institution, which without God will not be possible. Right, Christasia?
Yes, Daniel. Life is a journey, and for us, the journey began in the year 2018. When in one of those months, our parents welcomed us into the world. It has been a great journey so far, as we were blessed to have entered this noble institution, Naggo Infant School. Just as we entered the world with a loud cry, some of us entered with the same cry. As we were required to leave mom and dad and stay with strangers, we clung to our parents and our parents clung to us, as we feared being away from them, and they were apprehensive to leave us with persons unknown to them. Not to worry, our cries and wails were quickly quieted with open arms, warm smiles, and kind words, all from our teachers, principal, and caregivers, who came to our rescue with such ease and grace.
They welcomed us with brightly decorated rooms, warm smiles, soft voices, and a toy or two. This was a daily routine for many of us, as it was the first time some of us were leaving the side of our moms and dads. Not to worry, we soon learned the drill and marched on like true soldiers, and pretty soon we are settled from forming friendships and bonds that today we are open with last a lifetime. We would like to express gratitude to our first teachers who were there since the beginning, guiding us and watching us grow and grow. We could not have made it this far without you.
Our experiences were many and and varied as we were given stimulating lessons that made us want to learn. In class, we were guided to learn more about our bodies, our families, and all about plants and animals around us. For some of us who did not experience having a birthday party at home, we got the experience, as there were parties of friends held in class.
In class 2, we were exposed to exploring our senses, plants, and all about people who helped us in our community. What wonderful experience we had learning to cook and being creative. Then came class 3, where we were introduced to who we are as a people, our continents, and taking a flight from our chairs arranged as seats in the airplane, and dressing appropriately for a flight. To our teachers, say a great big thank you. To our caregivers, we say you were our nurses and pacifiers. For this and more, we say thank you.
To the support staff, cooks, custodians, and security officers, we are grateful for your invaluable services, cooking delicious meals, keeping our surroundings clean, and making sure we were safe. To our principal and vice principal who believed in us, cheering us on, making sure we understood that each of us were destined for greatness. Thank you. To my fellow transferees, we have come this far by faith and the love of all who have so graciously touched our lives. As we bonded together to be good students, although there were times when we also bonded to be mischievous, we survived because we were resilient. I encourage us all to continue this strength as we move upward and onward. Thank you for the fun times. We share the sounds of laughter we created on our beautiful playground. We will always treasure these precious moments.
Last but by no means the least, as we save the best for last, our lovely parents and guardians. You are incredible, and so there are no words that can adequately describe who you are to us and what you have done for us. You are the reason we are here today, and so we fly kisses to our wonderful cheerleaders and encouragers. Transferees fly kisses to their parents.
So not listening, we don't listen.
And family, thank you for being the wind beneath our wings as you cheered us on as little learners. To God Almighty, who guided our steps so we can celebrate its great achievement of transferring from infant school to the next level of the educational ladder. We give thanks. Along our journey, we have had great times, but sadly we have also had some sad times. And so we pause to pay homage to the fallen soldiers along the journey. With us, our caregiver, Auntie Michelle and Miss Anika Simmons, who have taken up duties elsewhere as they gain their angel wings. We say continue to rest well. Your service was not in vain. Thank you, school family, for exposing us to the many competitions we entered and for allowing us to experience the feeling of being on top. For some of us, it might be our first and last. For others, it might be the norm. But however it turns out, we can say that we were given an experience that we will treasure for life. Our fellow transferees, we are destined for greatness. So in our weakest moments, rise, unstoppable children of God, speak out.